This is OGSoG Podcast Mafia. We have 4 topics, and each round, somebody is going to die.
Here, well, we got one more topic that I want to make sure we get to. So, this week, I think, as this episode goes up onto YouTube, so at the end of April, Star Wars Jedi Survivor is coming out, and I think Jedi Fallen Order was probably one of the better Star Wars games to come out in a while. It kind of took what we loved about Star Wars and expanded it. So based on the success of that game, help EA out here. Pitch the next big, better, good Star Wars game.
I want to jump in. Very passionate about this. I've got this great idea. I even have a name for it. For Joven, turn your camera off. I even have a name for the project. The game that I'm thinking of is called Star Wars 1313. That's right.
Stop it.
You're going to be playing as a bounty hunter, living the life of a bounty hunter in the world of space wizards. Now, this is, but to get serious, it doesn't have to be Star Wars 1313. It doesn't even have to be you playing as Boba Fett. I just have always loved the concept, like the power fantasy of a person who has no power but technology in a world of literal wizards and samurai wizards. And, like, how do they combat these people? So I like the idea of a soft open world game, and these I actually do enjoy. Like, Jedi Fallen Order was one of my favorite games. I think that kind of open world is cool. You fast travel to the world. That part is open world, and then you go back to the directed section. So I do like that. So I want that version
big maps,
of a game.
not open world.
Yeah, I want that version of a game, and you're a bounty hunter or something. Maybe even, like, this is kind of messed up, but maybe you're a bounty hunter during Order 66, and all of the bosses are different Jedi that you have to fight, and you're just a bounty
That's
hunter.
cool. That roped me in. Now we're there.
Yeah,
now
that's
we're there.
intriguing.
You're like one of the Empire's top assassins, and you're going after all the Jedi.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
I want the option to flip and kill the last
answer
two
now.
remaining Jedi, or the Sith now. I want you to be able to wipe them all out.
Yeah, that would
fun.
be cool, too. Yeah, you just decided that no one should have this power, and so yeah. I like that.
Originally, I'm going to jump in here also just because you got really close to my answer, so I'll kind of get some of this out of the way. I wanted to have, I'm looking at my notes here, I hate how much I love this too, a bounty hunter game where you are building a bounty hunter's guild. So you can eventually bring your friends into your guild and then have like co-op missions where you're out hunting and completing different bounties in the universe. I did think I wanted to have bounty hunters going after Jedi as big enemies or big tent poles in the title, but because that's too close to Somiki's answer, we never have gotten a good game where you get to play as the Sith. And in, I think it's Force Unleashed 1, in the very beginning, you get to play as Darth Vader. And it's dope. It's their way of showing off all the powers you can get. And then you move on to Starkiller, who becomes Darth Vader's apprentice. And so for that brief period of time, you are kind of a bad guy and you're hunting Jedi, but then he becomes a good guy. I really just want, everyone loves the Empire. Everyone loves Darth Vader. Just give us a game that takes place in between episodes 3 and episodes 4. You can even base it on the comics, which is so great. You play as Darth Vader. You're saying, screw the Jedi. I'm going to hunt them all and wipe out the entire civilization of Jedi that's across the galaxy.
It could just be like a Lords of the Sith game too. It's
where it's him and Palpatine stuck on a planet, a little co-op action.
Yeah. Oh, it's like an It Takes Two, but one is Vader.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my
you get two different
God.
characters and two different play
That's so
styles.
funny.
That sounds
all done in the
awesome.
Lego universe.
Even better. Mari,
good.
give me your best Star Wars game.
Okay, yeah, no, this is one that's you could probably figure out what it's gonna be. It's gonna be The Mandalorian with Grogu. It's a farming simulator. With
Not where I thought this was going.
This is after all the drama is done with the Mandalorian having to deliver Grogu and all this stuff. They're just a family now, and nobody's looking for them. The universe has forgotten about them, and they just live on a cute little farm. And they fix their machines together. They cook together. Grogu still loves to eat stuff, so you gotta cook a bunch of stuff. There's games within games. It is like a very cozy game, and that's all I want. Oh my god, Grogu
Mari's
is like a little
saying that she wants a child and she wants to be a power wash person. This is the life that she just wants to embark on.
in
incredible.
In a game. That's it.
You know, Mari, similar to yours, I'm also doing the simulator style game, and mine's going to be Star Wars Cantina Simulator. Where you get to own and run the cantina. You get to, if you want to, you can take a break. You can go bet on some pod races. But I think the most fun part is every now and then people will come in and they'll have little secret meetings. Maybe stormtroopers will come in and look for a droid, and you get to either help them pick up the droid or the refugees or whomever, or you can say like, oh, they're not here. And as you keep going, there's a little meter that lets you know what's happening in the Galactic War, and your little choices to either like protect Han Solo, protect the droids. This lets you know how the war is going, all from your little cantina.
Cool.
Ooh.
Oh, I love that.
Okay. I also see
There's
what you did
amazing
there.
answers.
That's good.
There's also so many characters that'll like come and go from the cantina.
Yeah, and you got to
that
make
get
such
to
a
know.
specific drink for like this type of alien versus this type of alien. You're on it. You know what? And you get to choose the band. There's only one
you
choice.
gotta hire the bands.
Love it. There's so many NPCs. I gotta say, big NPC energy coming from this game.
Good big NPC energy.
Yes.
God. Yeah, I'm gonna be so mad if that's the phrase. You just put it again.
Well, let's go ahead and like we're running out of time here, and as much as I love this topic, we gotta keep going with it. So what do we got, producer Paco? Did anyone survive or die?
As you were listening to the dulcet tones of the band playing "Lovely, Lovely Jizz," and that's the what the
So
band
good.
is, you find Noah is.
We
dead.
have to. Oh.
Dang, killing the guest in the last
killing the
topic.
guest.
Well, there goes. Well, that sucks because Noah said he mentioned the Galactic Civil War, and I was like, that's it right there.
I knew if there was more than one person still alive, then it couldn't be Noah.
Yeah, no, he'd go on another killing spree.
He would do another killing spree.
I'm not gonna lie, I was so into everyone's answers I wasn't paying attention. So
I'm gonna throw in some metagame. I think that maybe it is big NBC energy. Now, like Paco's coming up with these, and I've been making fun of him the whole time to like give us something a little bit better. And so to go back to a runner like big NBC energy is like I'm gonna throw that out there as like maybe I could see that being a very funny joke. So I'm gonna go with Mari, who I think I voted for every single time this round.
You sure can.
This episode, yep.
Which is why I'm going to vote for you, Joven.
okay, Mari.
I think it's only fair.
What's your reason?
I really should write these things down, but Joven said something that just seemed off in his, I don't know, it just seemed off. It was just shoved into a sentence and it didn't make as much sense as it should have, but he just kept talking as he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did shove a lot of words into sentences. I wish I knew what I had said because I feel like I've been working into each conversation today like some kind of weird button of a phrase to try to throw people off, which isn't good for me.
Well,
but it's
sometimes
so
the
funny.
sentences are like a little bit like wrong, and that's when I know it's your sentence. But when it's right, I'm like, oh.
Okay, there's a nomination for both Mari and Joven. Who wants to defend themselves first?
Sorry, are you throwing? Oh, you said you weren't listening.
I wasn't listening. I honestly don't. I was hoping one of you felt very confident.
So as much as I love my idea about the big NPC energy being a joke, I do think that's a little too meta-gamey. And maybe Sohinki was actually just, he got his phrase out and then just, didn't have to listen to anyone else, right? Because he's playing the game. So I'm going to defend myself, but I'm also moving my vote to Sohinki. Defending myself. Thank you for not killing me. I got to talk about Star Wars a little bit. I don't know. Mari didn't.
You're breaking the rules.
No, I do have a rebuttal. I had an answer and then had to switch it on the fly. So if anything sounded like it was out of place, it was me coming up with a new game and pulling it out of my ass. So if anything felt unnatural, that's why it felt unnatural.
I would love to rebut, but I wasn't one of the nominees, so I'm gonna go with.
No, Joven changed his vote.
Fast.
No, I said that I'm going to change my answer. I didn't necessarily nominate. I'm sorry, Mari. Who are you not so fasting?
Yeah. I'm nominating Sohinki. This is official.
You can't. You're breaking the rules.
I'm
you can't do
rebutting
that.
and I'm nominating. I'm breaking the rules. That's what's happening. My rebut is why did you think it was me? Oh, NPC. I don't know. I just keep throwing it. I'm a troll.
Yeah,
what can
it's
you
funny.
say?
It's funny.
It's
good writing.
See, now
But Sohinki, I like Joven's answer of like, Sohinki said what he needed to say, and then he didn't listen to people's answers because he was the killer, and he didn't think about it anymore. And usually he's kind of pretty in tune with what people are saying.
All right. Well, I'm gonna rebut, even though I shouldn't even be on the chopping block here. First of all, I was on the Joven train. I was gonna vote for Joven based on his rebuttal. However, after Joven spoke and then you changed your answer, quickly finding someone to team up on. Good job on you. You also, once again, went into your I'm guilty voice. So I'm Mari. I feel very solid on Mari's the killer.
I'm now trying to remember if you've been right about the Mari's voice at all.
He's been wrong every time.
Yeah.
I've literally been right every time. I've literally been right every time.
I've only been the killer one time. How are you right every time when you say that it's me every time?
Nope. I said it was you earlier today, and you were right. And then last podcast, I said it was you when we didn't vote for you.
We're pushing the hour and 15 mark here. Really getting in that retention time. Let's go ahead and put in our final votes here. Just shout it out in 3, 2, 1.
Sohinki.
That's 2 for Sohinki.
Let's see.
We've killed you.
It's Mari.
All
right, go ahead.
The killer was, in fact, Joven.
I knew it, Joven. I knew you killed me. I knew you killed me.
And the phrase that slays was, what did I have here? I used it as my transition into selling the idea. I kind of have to give myself a little bit of credit on this one. Screw the Jedi was the phrase that slays. Plays Darth Vader, you're saying screw the Jedi. So as I transitioned into it, which honestly, it would have been kind of hard, like, because Sohinki went with, bounty hunters, it gave me the chance to be able to use that as a transition. So thank you for the setup in the assist in killing Noah.
Let it be known, Sohinki is wrong every time.
I have literally been right.
Voice.
Hold on. I have literally been right every single time except this one. This was the first time.
No.
Yes. Yes,
he
I
says
have.
I'm guilty every time because I do a guilty voice.
Yeah, and every time I've been right except this one.
Well, we'll leave it to all the fans to go back and listen to these episodes to feel if you can hear that guilty voice that Mari has. That
Damn it! I was so set on Joven until Mari turned on me too. That sucks.
I want to thank all of our listeners for watching and listening today. I also want to thank Noah for coming in short notice, by the way, for stepping up and jumping right into this.
Thanks for bringing the chaos.
I hope that you enjoyed what we're currently calling Podcast Mafia. Remember, we have a Patreon that is linked down below. So if you want to see the other rounds that didn't make it to the cut and some the palette cleanser that didn't make it to YouTube, go click that link down below. But that's our show for today. So am I the only killer today that didn't get caught?
I
don't remember.
I don't know.
We're going to say that I am the greatest killer of all time.
No, I didn't get caught.
Yeah, so Hinky, you guys are murder twins.
You and I are the Bonnie and Clyde of the killer world.
NBC energy.
Both
there.
of you guys are Bonnie, let's be honest.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Till next time, we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, if you're watching this episode here on YouTube, what are you doing? You're missing so much stuff over on patreon.com/OGSoG. You know who's enjoying that stuff? These people. I don't know which side it's on. It depends which way they flip the camera. But some people that you're seeing their names right now are really enjoying our content. We have a lot of fun stuff over there. Extended cuts. We do shout outs every month. We answer your questions, your burning questions that you may have. So consider supporting us on Patreon. And as always, praise OGSoG.